Hello viewers, my name is Eemaan Khalil. So, opportunity cost is the best alternative foregone. When we decide to do one thing, we decide not to do the other thing. To ensure that we make the right decision, we must consider all the alternatives, particularly the best alternative. And this leads us to understanding the concept of opportunity cost. For instance, you have a variety of things to do between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. You may go shopping, read a chapter of an economics book, you may visit a friend, or you may do some work that gets you paid. It's all your choice. Let's narrow down the choices to visiting a friend and reading a chapter of an economics book. So, here you need to consider very properly what are you going to choose. You need to choose the thing that will give you the best return. Would that be visiting a friend or reading a chapter of an economics book? If you read the chapter of an economics book, you would not visit a friend, and visiting a friend would be the opportunity cost. And if you visit a friend, you would not read the chapter of an economics book, and that would be the opportunity cost. So you see, opportunity cost is one of the prime concepts of economics. It exists everywhere all the time. That's the reason why one of the prime objectives of learning economics is that you become a better decision maker. Once you are a better decision maker than you were before, you would not squander resources, and so you would be efficient, productive. That's the reason why businesses must ensure that they make the right decisions, because they need to be allocatively, dynamically, and productively efficient. Let's move ahead to some instances. Opportunity cost for consumers. So opportunity cost for consumers. Well, consumers are the buyers and users of goods and services. We all are consumers, and we consume products. Every type of product you purchase, you consume it, right? For instance, you need an economics dictionary. You go to a store and you have a variety of economics dictionaries. Now you choose. Of course, there will be two economic dictionaries that you might choose at the end. And now you will look at which economic dictionary between these two dictionaries has the widest and the most accurate informative coverage. And the one that satisfies you, the one that gives you a lot of satisfaction, that's the dictionary you will choose, right? So the closer the dictionaries are in quality and price, the harder it will be for you to choose which dictionary to purchase. Let's look at opportunity cost for producers. Well, producers need to decide which products to produce. Okay, for instance, a farmer decides to use a field for growing cotton. He cannot keep cattle on that same field. If a car producer decides to use some workers and some factory space for producing a model of a car, he cannot use that same factory space and the same number of workers to produce another model of a car at the same time. Private sector firms usually look at which products to produce in terms of which one will give you the best, which one would give you the maximum profit. They also look at the cost of producing that product, and they also look at the demand for that product. As I said, decision making is very important. You need to be very categorical, and you need to be clear. Let's look at opportunity cost for workers. Now, of course, undertaking a job involves an opportunity cost. Well, why? Because when you take a job, of course, you will reject another job offer. For instance, people working as teachers and people working as civil servants cannot do the same things at the same time, can they? Of course, the job that you take depends on some factors. Those factors are the wage paid, the working conditions, the working hours, the chances of promotion, the job satisfaction, the chances of better career prospects. So you need to consider all of these things. If the pay of civil servants rises and their working conditions improve, then the opportunity cost of being teachers will rise, because people who are opting to be teachers will move more towards being civil servants, and people who are actually working as teachers would literally resign and be civil servants. Let's look at opportunity costs for the government. Of course, the government has the tax revenue it collects from taxes, and then it spends it on some goods and services. Well, if the government spends more on education, the opportunity cost might be spending less on healthcare or spending less on roads. It depends on the two choices you have. So you see how important opportunity cost is? You need to be a good decision maker. That's the prime aim of learning economics. You need to make sure you don't squander resources, you're efficient, you're productive. Now, when we talk about opportunity cost, some people also come across some concepts like economic goods and free goods. Yeah, you might see it in every economic book that with opportunity cost, they also give some other things such as economic goods and free goods. Well, yeah, these things do exist at the same time. In economics, we have two types of goods, economic goods and free goods. An economic good is a good which requires resources to produce it and therefore has an opportunity cost. But a free good is a product that requires no resources to produce it and therefore has no opportunity cost. Economists do not say that a free good needs to be free to be a free good. No, that's not the case at all. It just doesn't require any resources to produce it. Free goods are very rare. That's the reason why it's hard to find their examples, but the instances that I have are air is a free good. Another free good could be sunshine. Another free good could also be water in a river, because the water, the potable water that people drink, is processed, and that is an economic good then. But water in a river is literally a free good. Another example, well, there are not many examples of free goods. Free goods are very much rare. On the other hand, economic goods, well, economic goods are everywhere around us. A car is an economic good. Your education is an economic good. That's the best economic good, I'd say. So many economic goods are there. Everything around you is an economic good. Your books are economic goods. Your dictionaries are economic goods. Your mobile phone is an economic good. So you see how in everyday life you find some concepts of economics. Well, thank you, viewers. That's it for now. Thank you, viewers, for watching.